Okay, so we're gonna make a streusel topping, which I use on my crisps and my pies, and yeah, you can kind of put it in, my muffins, make it on muffins or coffee cake. We have a bunch of different streusels that we do here. This one is, we call our pie streusel. It has walnuts and oats in it. Streusel is not to be confused with strudel. Strudel is a different thing. A streusel is like a crumbly topping. So we're just gonna start by chopping up some walnuts. It's 3 cups of walnuts. And this recipe can probably be easily halved. I make a very large recipe of things. It is more than you need for one cake. And it's gonna be kind of a larger chop. You don't want small pieces. Then we're gonna do 3 cups of old-fashioned oats, not the quick oats. About 1½ cups of sugar and 1½ cups of dark brown sugar. When you're using brown sugar, make sure that you pack it firmly to get the amount that the recipe asks for, unless it specifically says loosely packed. Then I want 2 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt, 1½ tablespoons of cinnamon. Now, this is the part of the recipe that you can kind of play with. You can do cinnamon, you can do other spices, nutmeg, cloves, allspice, all very tasty. You can add some zest, like lemon zest or orange zest, depending on what you're using this for. It'll give it a little bit of a perk. You can really have fun with your flavors. And then we're just gonna mix this together. And we're gonna mix it on low, and while we do that, we're going to melt our butter. Okay, so we need 12 ounces of butter, which is gonna be 3 sticks, or 3/4 pound. So I'm just gonna cut 3/4 pound, 12.1. Gonna take off all of the paper. So basically this is 3 sticks of butter. And I like to just melt my butter like this so that it doesn't pop. I'm just gonna put it in for like a minute. Okay, so this took about 2 minutes to melt entirely. You want to make sure there's no more solid pieces in there. And we're just gonna pour it into our dry stuff. All the lumps of sugar are pretty much gone. And just dump this all in. And turn it on low. Until it all comes together. Cool. So that's really all there is to it. I'm gonna pour this out onto a sheet pan with some parchment. And spread it out. And then I'm just gonna stick this in the refrigerator for like an hour, hour and a half. And then we're gonna pull it out, crumble it up, and you can either use it right away or you can store it for a little while, for like, a week. And use it, if you wanna make muffins in the morning, just pull it out, sprinkle a little on your muffins, or make a sour cream apple pie or a crisp, which is what I'm gonna do later. Yeah, it's kind of perfect for all that. So this has been in the fridge for like an hour. So you can see it's like hard. So I'm just gonna crumble it up and put it away for now, or use it. Yeah. If I put it on here, then it's less messy because it won't get all over the table. When you have your streusel and you've crumbled it up in there, don't press it down. If you press it down, you're gonna undo all your crumbles. It's gonna be really hard to take back out. So just make sure that the container is big enough and you can leave it loose.